What is up, everyone? Tis I, Z Gaming Guy, and welcome to some Z Talks. I said I was going to do this, and before I begin, I gotta say, really good response from you guys on the video. A lot of you are saying welcome back and everything. I'm just so touched. Somebody call Life Alert because I've fallen for you and I can't get up. 100% success rate. But really though, I was surprised with how many responses are in that video. Just saying welcome back, miss you, and everything along those lines, and I'm just like, you guys, you're awesome. And I wanted to wait a day before I recorded this. I wanted the video to be out so that way I can go in and answer any questions anyone might have had. Now, if I was a responsible person, I probably would have mentioned in that last video, hey, write any questions you have for me and I'll answer them in the next video, but I'm not. However, there still are some things I can address. Like, Dylan was asking, well, he was essentially saying, I'll watch you regardless of what you're playing. And that does bring up something I wanted to ask you guys, which is like, is there anything in particular, like things that I've played in the past, are there things where you're like, hey, I want to see more of this? Some of you said Dark Souls, and unfortunately I'm a terrible person. I beat it off camera because I thought I wasn't going to come back to YouTube. And I beat the last boss first try, by the way. Easier than Nameless King by far. I guess something I could play is Life is Strange. I can continue that, like, not be a garbage person and do that. We'll see. Also, another thing is if I manage to get Resident Evil within the next, I don't know, 2 weeks or so, even if it's kind of late to, like, it's not on the day it was released or anything, are you still interested in seeing that, you know, played? Or are you just kind of like, at that point, you're over it? I guess some of you might prefer it because you're going to play through it yourself anyway, but let me know, and depending on the responses, maybe I'll do it anyway. By the way, quick shout out to Steamboat Show, because he's the one who actually made my profile picture for YouTube, and he saw that I have hair now, and he's like, well, you have hair now, guess you gotta do it again. Sorry, I'm indecisive. But that's kind of it in terms of regarding your guys' questions from that video. Going back to what I was saying in the last video where I would address further, I guess, the future of the channel, it kind of boiled down to basically I don't know what to play between, like, keep doing the old games and I can't really get new games right now. So that's where I'm at, and that goes back to the whole what are you guys interested in, because that could definitely determine how much I upload, if at all. Like I said, I want to do it a little more regularly if I can, but if I don't have anything, like, I don't want to just do Mario every time for both of our sakes. I obviously I could throw in a Geometry Dash, a Guitar Hero, but I guess you guys get the general gist of it. I kind of already, I feel like I said enough at this point to where you understand everything. But this is Z Talks, so wouldn't it be a Z Talks if I didn't tell you a story, right? So I work at a place called Winco, right? I'm sure some of you have heard of it. I work as a produce guy there. I've already met a couple of you, which is pretty cool. So I am over doing the potatoes, you know, like the red potatoes, baker potatoes, blah, blah, blah. And this lady comes up and gets one of the baker potatoes and goes, and smells it like, I mean, she has like a technique down, you know, she like the whole shaft of the potato, you know, it was a little more sexual than she should have been, but and then it smells like dirt. And I'm thinking, bitch, it grows from the ground. Of course it's gonna smell like dirt. I tell you what, guys, retail, if you haven't worked it, I just wish you do at some point, just to experience the stupidity of customers. Oh, that is relevant though, because I was recording that skit, and I was like 65% done with it or so, and then I started questioning, I don't know if I could do this angle, that angle, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to re-record some stuff, and then, so I was like, well, I'll just edit what I have for now, and then I go in to edit it, and then there's a bunch of files missing, and I think that's because I, like, needed to make room for my computer because I had too much stuff, and it accidentally deleted some voice files and things. I'm like, I'm gonna cut myself, okay. So yeah, I mean, that skit's basically scrapped, which I'm pretty upset about. I'll walk you through a little bit of it, because there was basically scenarios, right? The typical customers you come across in retail. The ones who ask where the price is, even though it's like right fucking there, or they have to tell you some dumb joke. Every other customer I came across was going to be a dumb joke guy who like, oh, it must be free, ho ho ho, and then I fucking stab the shit out of him. Okay, no, that was a bit more of a realistic response, but I thought about it. And there was one where it was about the kid who the mom doesn't care about what he does, and that's why my Patreon's got to see me in a dress, because I went out and bought through a thrift store and bought a dress and a wig, and acted as the mom while Dooney acted as the kid, wearing a shirt clearly too small for him. And I have it where you see me working on the shelf, and then all of a sudden the music for Betelgeuse from, I think that's how you say it, from Monster Hunter starts playing creepily in the back, and I'm looking around like, what the fuck's going on? And then all of a sudden you see this Alduin statue come on the screen because the kid's holding it, and he's like, "Ugh," just crashes into the shelf, and things fall over, and I'm looking at the kid like, and then I start choking him out, and then I get snapped back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Shut the. We're not rapping right now, Zachary. Oh, that kind of rhymes still. I'm going with it still. But basically, I was just imagining me choking out the kid, but the mom was just like, oh, and the mom was of course me. So I'm oh-ing at myself. I'm like, bitch, fucking drop kick you. I don't know why you guys watch me. I really don't. Why did this video turn into just me ranting and telling you stuff? This wasn't what it's supposed to be. But I'm kind of having a good time. Here's my Alduin statue. Well, not statue, but I don't know what to call it. It's really pointy and sharp, and it hurts my hands. But this came with the Skyrim Ultimate Special, your cool edition, and have no life probably. I got that. I was in line waiting for that midnight. And also here's my wig. I think I have the back on the front. I don't know where. Okay, well, I don't like that wig anymore. Get out of here. Oh, and if you're curious about the dress, it broke because I'm too swole, I guess. I don't know, it broke on the first recording and I was pretty upset. It was like $3. So that's like Taco Bell right there. Could have got Taco Bell. Okay, something I've been wanting to ask you guys actually is Cyberpunk 2077. A game I'm super fucking hyped for. Just because CD Projekt Red's behind it. Are you interested in seeing gameplay on that? Because I'm gonna get that. I don't care if I gotta sell my kidney to get that game, I'm getting it. And if you're interested in seeing it, like, I don't think I can do a full playthrough. That's gonna be a long ass game, and I'm gonna like do every side quest and shit. But I'm totally fine with streaming it when I play it maybe, or maybe, you know, streaming a bit of it. I don't know, like just recording sounds kind of like a pain because I gotta like do all these other things and then edit it together and cut it up and stuff. But streaming is a little simpler, so maybe I'll stream it, but that's if you're interested, because that's gonna be a long game. Okay, another thing. I'm sorry, I'm like sitting here thinking about what I want to say on camera, so it might seem like abrupt transitions for you, but for me, I'm just like, that's right, that's a thing. Okay, another video I was thinking about doing is completely different from everything I've been doing up to this point. It's like, it's not a gaming thing at all. How do I begin this story? So basically, Dooney and I, we like Taco Bell, because we hate ourselves, okay? So we go to Taco Bell a lot, and over there is some gulls, right? Seagulls. And I think I made the joke before, but is like a seagull on the bay a bagel? Basically, it's not in the sea, to my head. That's just how it works. So slowly, the bagel. So when you refer to the bagel, okay, not the seagull, the bagel. The seagulls are lesser creatures. The bagel is a superior being. All right. When you refer to it, though, you must. The bagel commands you for the sacrifice. That's how you say it. There's just no way around it. And throughout these conversations, slowly this sort of like cult following the goal has like formed, like not with other people, of course, it's just really me and Dooney. But every time we see the goal, oh, I'm sorry, goal, I did not know this was your territory, please accept my offerings. And it's just, and so the video basically revolves around that, where I imagine being think of a documentary, like an animal documentary, where basically it's just kind of like, the seagull is a creature we all understand, we know, yes. The seagull is a nuisance, it poops on you and it eats your sandwiches and speaks racial slurs sometimes. But the bagel, a much more powerful being. And throughout this, you don't see me, of course, you just see footage. And, like, just talking about how the flaps of the wings of a bagel causes hurricanes. I don't know, like, the way I'm envisioning the video is amazing. But it's so out of left field for this channel. People would be like, what did I just watch? And I'd be like, yes. But yeah, I feel like I'll just throw that out there. Whether or not I actually make that video is who knows. But hopefully you got a kick out of just the concept of it. And you follow the goal. The bagel, of course. The greatest of religions. But I think I babbled enough, honestly. I wasn't really going anywhere with a lot of that. The second half was just talking. Because I just miss you guys, you know? Like, after seeing all the comments and stuff, I'm like, fuck. These guys are cool. And I just left. I didn't say anything. I didn't say goodbye. I just left. I'm like such a douchebag. I didn't mean to ghost you guys. But, you know, it just makes me want to, like, get on camera and talk to you guys more and go in a stream, you know, have actual real-time conversation and go through another journey together like we did with Subnautica and God of War. So, who knows when that next journey will be. I'm hoping, of course, Subnautica DLC is one I'm for sure getting. Hopefully Resident Evil, Ori and the Will of the Wisp, Last of Us Part 2, Death Stranding, I think, as well. Those are like the most prominent in my mind currently. So I really hope we can go through another one and just have a good time, you know? Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for me for this video. Thank you again from my little humble Z Gaming Guy heart for continuing to support and just looking for the videos, you know, and really helps motivate me. But alas, it's time for me to go. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.